Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I'll give them back, I promise. Hey, welcome to another episode of Trippy Food and another installment of Hot Noods. In this case, they are Hot Noods, so they're supposed to be Hot Noods. Today we are doing this, and these are Nissin's hot and spicy Firewok Molten chili chicken flavor with other natural flavors. So, natural flavors, that's good. That means there's actual chicken in here, which is really rare, especially for these hot noodles. Now, this one only has microwave instructions. We don't have a microwave. We're going to do the hot water method and just maybe leave it in there a little bit longer, I think. But on the front of the ramen cup, there's little peppers, and those peppers are red depending on how hot they are. So all the different Nissin ramens have, different red peppers, and this one has all the red peppers. So apparently it's their hottest one. So this one is more of a challenge. Even here it says, take the challenge, fiery chicken noodles coated with a spicy yet tangy Korean chili pepper sauce that builds the heat with every bite. Try our other flavors for more crazy, spicy, and ridiculous tasty. So that's what they're going for here. They're going for the Samyang 2X and the Paldo volcano noodles, that type of thing. So they're making it a challenge. As a matter of fact, that little, yellow caution thing is almost like the one chip challenge. So they're trying to indicate that these are pretty hot. We will see. This is the hottest that Nissin could come up with, so we're gonna see exactly how hot it is. Now, typically, I would augment these noodles with something like, in other words, might add some chicken to it, or some kimchi, or some green onions, jalapenos, something along those lines. But there's no serving suggestion on here. I think it's just basically these are supposed to be a challenge, so we're just going to eat them the way they are. But I would highly recommend that if you're going to do noodles, especially ones that aren't really supposed to be hot, and maybe are some interesting flavor, I would recommend, dressing those up and adding some stuff to it, because that's kind of what they're for. I know a lot of you in your college dorm room with your microwave on it, you're gonna slap this in there, take it out, eat it, and that's cool, that's fine too. But, dress it up a little bit, add some stuff to it, make it a meal. But to be fair, this one looks like there's little pieces of lettuce in there. I don't know, I don't get it. So it says no added MSG. No added MSG, like maybe there's MSG already in there. I don't really think that that's a bad thing. MSG has gotten a bad rap over the years, but it's not really a bad thing. It just makes things more umami. It contains small amounts of naturally occurring glutamates. So I guess that's the case. Now it does say serving suggestion in that tiny letters. It's almost impossible to see. But honestly, I'm just seeing like a couple of pieces of lettuce in there. So there's not much of a serving suggestion. So we're just gonna eat. Like I said, we're just gonna eat it the way it is. Now, if you look at the ingredients, wheat flour, which is, I guess, in the noodles, salt, sugar, cabbage flake, dried kimchi. All right, there we go. Chinese cabbage. Okay, we're good. There's already kimchi in here. Beta-carotene color, salt. It does contain concentrated chicken broth, so that's a good thing. Now, normally what I would do is if it doesn't contain chicken broth, and a lot of these don't, they say artificial chicken flavor, so it tastes like an artificial chicken. Usually if it does that, then I'm going to use half water and half chicken broth to actually give it some more actual chicken flavor. I don't have to in this particular case. So yeah, there's sesame seeds in there, nice. Red pepper powder, chicken fat, we're all set. It has everything we could possibly want. So I'm gonna start the water up right here. It's gonna get loud up in this hizzy because that thing is loud. But yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and give this a shot. So just give me a few minutes till that heats up. All right, we're good to go. So this says in the microwave with water, let's see, set the fire sauce packet aside, add room temperature water, put in the microwave for 5 minutes on high. So again, if it's a microwave for 5 minutes, this is gonna have to stay in a little bit longer because the water is boiled and it's on its way down. So I think maybe we'll let it go 6 or so. Let stand for 1 minute, empty fire sauce packet and we'll enjoy. So I guess it's gonna be kind of soupy. So let's go ahead and open that up. Here's our fire sauce. We put that in last. And I guess this little packet here has our kimchi and other spices in it. And this one is probably our soup base or our broth. All right, so we put all these in here. We retain the fire sauce for afterwards. Let's get started. They just look like ramen noodles. This is gonna get all over the place, I can tell. All right, it's kind of reddish, so I imagine this is packed. I was gonna say it's packing some heat. It doesn't smell hot. Usually with these powders, when you put them in there, it smells hot. This one does not. All right, just put this guy in there. There's a lot. Usually there's a really small packet. This one seems to have a lot of stuff in there. All right. Let's check our time. And we're going to put in there for 6 minutes. I want to say 6 minutes? Yes, 6 minutes. Okay, here we go. And now we wait. Hello? Is this thing on? All right, 6 minutes approximately. Maybe a little longer. That's okay, because I think, again, putting in the microwave on high, that water is going to be, boiling all the time, and it's not here. So I think giving a little bit more is probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and open that up. It smells pretty good, actually. It looks hot. I mean, got that broth happening there, but I think at this point it's just chicken with like kind of a kimchi broth, right? Nothing spectacular happening here. Let's add in our fire sauce, and it says please add fire sauce after microwaving noodles. So I'm guessing the reason it says that is because if you put the fire sauce in before you microwave the noodles, you're probably going to gas everybody out of your house. That's my guess. I always say I'm guessing when I don't know. And I admit when I'm wrong. On the occasion that does happen. There's not much in there. That must be really hot because there's not a lot in there. Let's stir that up. Now it smells hot. That smells really hot. Oh yeah, that's red and murky and deep on the inside there, but it's nice. The little pieces of vegetables and stuff in there. I think that's nice. So I'm gonna try. Yeah, it feels pretty warm. I think I'm gonna be okay. So I'm gonna use my Yoshinoya original chopsticks. Now, these are really fancy chopsticks, or nice chopsticks. And what the funny part about that is, if you've ever been to a Yoshinoya, and I don't know that you have, because I think they're only in Southern California, I might be mistaken. But the thing about Yoshinoya is it's a fast food Japanese restaurant. So, I don't even call it a Japanese restaurant. It's like rice bowls. It's fast food. All right, let's try this. And again, this is the serving suggestion, just as is. I got steam up my nose. There's that initial burn. So that initial burn on the tip of my tongue. And then there's a slow heat that builds. The noodles are kind of al dente, and that's okay. I think in the microwave they'd be a little bit mushier, but I like al dente noodles. And if you looked at the front of the package, it almost looks like spaghetti anyways. That's heat hot. Now, I saw that it actually has chili peppers in it, but almost doesn't taste like it. So in other words, it's kind of like a nondescript hot pepper. Like, I don't know if they're using extract or not. I think they would specify if they were using extract, but it's almost like an extract. We're getting that heat, but not a lot of that flavor. You're getting some chicken flavor. It's not as salty as some of these other ones, but that one's kind of nice. There's a nice, like a burn around my lips. The noodles themselves, they're just like wheat noodles. There's not a whole lot of flavor in the noodles. I like those little crunchy bits of vegetable. That's kind of nice. Now, when you read the outside, it makes it sound like it's a really hot challenge. This isn't like if Samyang 2X is a 10, this is around a 3 or 4. Now, if you don't like spicy stuff, you're probably not going to like this because it does have a burn to it, but it's not crazy. So, flavor-wise, it's pretty good. I like the fact that it has that chicken flavor. I like the texture of the noodles. Maybe it's not supposed to be that way, but I kind of like the texture of the noodles. I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It's okay. It's pretty good. If you want something hot that's going to be like not your average heat, you just want to spice it up a little bit, this one's kind of nice. It's not like crazy where your mouth's burning and you're wondering if you can finish it. You should be able to finish it no problem. I would say like on a 1 to 10 heat scale, I would put this somewhere around a 4, but that's up like a pepperhead scale. So like with the top being Reaper, like you're just putting a Reaper in your mouth, that's 10. This would be somewhere around a 4. So again, if you're not used to capsaicin and you don't like capsaicin and everything, you're probably not gonna like this, but overall it's pretty good. It does have the chicken flavor, has a little bit of the pepper flavor. Does have some kimchi flavor. I mean, I'm tasting the kimchi, I'm tasting the cabbage that's in there, and it's pretty nice. So yeah, definitely a thumbs up. So this is at most grocery stores. I got this at Ralph's, which is our local Kroger store, so I imagine that any large grocery around you is gonna have this. This is Nissin. Nissin's pretty popular around the United States. You don't have to go out of your way and go to a Asian grocery or anything to get this. You'll be able to get this at any large American grocery. But when you do get out there, just remember that it's crazy out there. So please be careful. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.